Attack will happen tomorrow. I have been getting ready to prepare for this attack. As me and the others were getting ready, I had to talk to Sir Pentious. You see, Alistair, Valentino, Vox, and many of the other overlords were hiding under the sewers. As the angels would attack, they would then come up and attack them from behind. As they surround us, they'll again attack from behind. Then we'll charge in front and surround them. It was foolproof. However, I needed Sir Pentious to be destroyed so he can go to heaven for a true victory. As I went to Sir Pentious, I began to talk to him. So, Sir Pentious, we're all doing this. Why don't you lay air support with your giant air machine? He said, isn't that dangerous, Charlie? It is, but with all the commotion, I'm sure they won't notice at first. You'll at least be able to get in a good strike. He says, very well. I will lead the command. As I smiled, as then we all began to talk. As we knew tomorrow might be our last day alive. Our lives depended on this battle, and even though I knew Adam was arrogant, even though I knew we were going to win, I didn't know who we were going to lose. And well, that's what scared me the most about it. As we all sat down together, Angel, Vaggie would all look at me, as Vaggie would say, you know, hun, I'm proud of you for what you've done. And I think we can do this. As I said, I know we can. Angel would look at me and say, Charlie, thank you for letting me in. Even if we fail, at least we had a good time together. As in Nifty says, we're all gonna die! As in we all laughed awkwardly. As the day passed, the battle was gonna happen, as Adam went through a portal and began his attack. As Adam and his army came down, he began to attack the hotel. As we were completely surrounded, it seemed hopeless. However, Adam didn't know our trick, as suddenly sinners, overlords, and everyone started to come up from behind and attack them. They were completely shocked, as in they were pincered from both directions. Even though they could fly, the attack still came from above too, since the overlords had special powers. Adam was going to have to get rid of these overlords quickly if he wanted any chance of winning. As Adam flew right straight towards Valentino, because he's the one who said all that stuff about him, but Val planned all of this. As suddenly, Vox would use his powers to electrocute Adam, and then Alistair would show up. Alistair, Val, and Vox would all surround them, fighting them 3-on-1. And Alistair was able to hold his own before Adam used part of his power. We don't know the exact percent of his power used, but I'm assuming it's nowhere near his actual, all out. However, considering there's 3 of them, I do believe they could hold their own, at least for a little while. Alistair would then say, wow, I can't believe you're being beat by a TV. Adam would say, shut up, as suddenly he would summon his guitar and make it bigger. Then he would swing it, breaking all of their powers destroyed instantly. Alistair lost his cane. Vox's TV screen was cracked, and Val's clothes started to become cracked as well. As they all fell down, he said, I'm going to get rid of all of you right here, right now. But suddenly, a blimp flew right above him. He was able to blast that away, but that distracted him enough for all the others to get away. As Adam looked around, he saw his warriors taken apart piece by piece. He saw them being destroyed, as they were all being wiped out. As suddenly, Adam would then get mad as he flew right towards me. Charlie, I don't know what kind of crap you're pulling, but you need to knock it the F off. Do you really actually think that you could stand a chance against me? This is pathetic. I look at him and say, are you scared? Your army's gonna go. I don't need an army. All I need is me. As then we started to battle each other. However, this time I actually fought and harnessed my potential. So this was actually good for me to fight. As then, me and Adam went at it. As I hit him with every single thing I got, every inch of power, every inch of strength I could possibly muster against Adam. As Adam fought me back, I felt his angelic powers pushing against me. His angelic powers going against my demonic ones. And in our timeline, Charlie really got, well, she didn't do too well against Adam because she didn't know how to fight because of her kind ways. But here, with my ways and my training, I've become a lot stronger. I was able to keep up with Adam and even push him back several times. As Adam would start to yell, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I don't understand. You could just lay back, you a-hole. You could just let me do the extermination, but instead you try to redeem people. Why?" "I'll tell you why, Adam. Because these are my people, and they'll be saved by me." As then I pushed Adam to 100% of his power, as then he started to win. Even though I've been training, even though I'm more vicious than Charlie, and even though I had way more potential than Adam, I still hadn't had enough time of fighting. After all, Adam goes down to exterminate sinners all the time. However, Adam had to go all out to beat me, and he knows that I'm too much of a threat, so he had to end everything, end my existence right here and now. As he slowly walked towards me, I actually felt fear. My heart began to beat out of my chest, not for love like usual in Charlie's body, but for fear, anguish, and terror. As he slowly walked closer and closer and closer, it seemed like everything was over. But then, something happened. Suddenly, Lucifer would appear. Ahem. "How about you leave my daughter the F alone, or I'm going to F you?" Everyone was shocked. As Val said, "Well, this has got interested." Adam said, "Wait, what now?" I giggled and said, "I didn't know you swung that way, Dad." Swung what way? Suddenly, Adam would just punch Lucifer and the fight would start. And Lucifer would start to whoop Adam's butt, since he was so much stronger and had so much more experience than him. As the battle continued, Adam got more and more frustrated, as Lucifer would simply throw him down to the ground. "Leave, Adam, and never come back." Adam would say, "F you, it's not supposed to be like this. I was supposed to win. I was supposed to purify heaven. I was supposed to." Suddenly, Vox would then take out Adam with an angelic knife when everyone was distracted. As Velvet recorded it, he said, yes, I did it. Now that will go great." As Valentino and Vox started to dance together happily, and Angel smiled. Val was, well, not a good person, especially to Angel, but it was interesting to see this side of him, just to dance along so happily, so innocently. If you forgot he was an abusive, terrible person, you might actually like the dance. Angel then looked away, sighing. As I walked up to him and said, "What's wrong?" As Val and Vox left, Angel said, "I'm glad we did this, Charlie. I really am. We needed to stand up to them, but the fact that they got the last laugh and we didn't, the fact that Val managed to prove how great he was with his boy toy, really, Lucifer would say, hey, we all won. That's the important part." As in we smiled, but then I looked up and I sighed as I pretended not to know that, Sir Princess was in heaven, and we sung that song like a canon. As all that was going on, we cut to Sir Princess, who, of course, made it to heaven. But this time, let's see what happens after he made it to heaven, shall we? Sarah said, "Oh my God." As Emily smiled, "Oh my God, he made it to heaven, he made it to heaven! This has never happened before!" Sarah would say, it shouldn't have happened. This must be a mistake. Emily would say, "Mistakes don't happen when people go to heaven, Sarah. Come on. Let's be happy. He's in heaven." Sir Princess would say, "Where's my egg boys?" "Your what now?" Emily would say. "My egg boys. I want them." Sir Princess would talk to Emily and Sarah, as they didn't know what he meant by that. Egg boys. What did that mean? They went to Sir Peter, as St. Peter went, I don't know what he's talking about either. That's a reference to a comic, if you did not know that. St. Peter would be confused about these egg boys, and he wouldn't really be able to find where they were or what was happening with them. Meanwhile, we cut to the V's, as Vox, Val, and Velvet were all sitting down. As Vox said, "So, we did it. He's gone, and we're gonna be the ones who took down Adam, and everyone will know about us. People will be flocking to our business." That's true, but do you not see the bigger picture there, Vox? Vox would say, "Val, You never talked to me like that. What do you mean? Fox was confused. Usually he was the one who came up with the plans, and Valentino just went with it. He wasn't stupid. He was good at manipulating, tricking people, but he didn't come up with plans like this. Val then looked at Vox and said, "We may have won the battle, but Charlie will become more popular from this victory. After all, she's the one that gathered us all together. And the way she fought Adam, she showed she could fight. We may have defeated Adam, but our new enemy is Charlie. And this is a war that just begun." And that is going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. I'm really enjoying this series. I hope you're enjoying watching it. Sorry I've been really slow. I've been trying to, get the views up. One-shot videos, when I say one-shot, I just mean one video instead of like a series. Used to be I normally did series. I'll post like a couple one-shots in between. Now I'm like posting a couple series in between. We'll do mostly one-shots because the one-shots get the views. I'm not gonna lie, you do get more watch time an hour video, but I don't think all that time is worth it, like each video put together and all that watch time. I think overall I make more with just one-shots considering how popular they are. But I'm still not gonna stop doing series videos. I don't know if you knew this, but the whole reason I made a What If channel was a long time ago. My first What If channel's gone, you won't be able to find that. But it was called like Villain for Life, and it started with Deku videos, where I would just put my phone down and talk about Deku. Like, I don't know if this is still popular, but back in the day, there was a lot of Deku What Ifs. I looked up some of these channels, and most of them are dead. So I'm pretty sure this is no longer a trend, but I'm sure there's still some out there. But, like, somewhere like, what if Deku was Batman, or Steven Universe, or One Punch Man, or Iron Man, or just etc, 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 etc. All these Deku What Ifs and stuff. And it was pretty fun, not gonna lie, but it kind of just died down. I don't know why so much focus was put on Deku, too. Like, maybe because he could have had any quirk in the world. I don't know. I don't know how all those Deku What Ifs started. I don't know how that became a trend. I'm not gonna lie. And then there was Dragon Ball What Ifs, and I slowly got into that. And then I made this channel. And then I thought about getting into Star Wars, but I never really got that too much into it. Now I'm into Has-Been, and Has-Been is such a great community. I love how accepting they are, how open they are, and of course they have their problems. Every community has their problems, but I do like this one. I do love the Dragon Ball one too, and I'm glad I made those Dragon Ball videos. I don't regret any of the videos I made. I think all the videos I made are entertaining, and I have no regret about making them. And I'm glad, and I hope that it could have made any of you smile. And I love you so much. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you all for enjoying my content. You mean the world to me. Peace out.